Good morning everybody, I'm Robbert and today we are at Den Haag Central Station. That is the main train station of Den Haag. And we're going to make a day trip to Brussels. But actually we're not going to take the train because that is more expensive than the bus that we're going to take. To be more exact, we're going to take a Flixbus. So let's go.
For that we have to walk a little bit outside the station to the international bus platform. Flixbus is a German company established in 2011. Itself has no bus services, but it's more of an online platform for other independent bus operators. All these bus operators pay a fee to Flixbus so they can carry the name Flixbus. You can follow the bus progression live in their app. Today it arrived right on the schedule.
Goedemorgen.
Time to get aboard.
Ben je bang dat ze je niet zien?
Ja.
Today we had a Dutch tour operator called Pierboom Touring Cars. Today's route starts from Den Hague, takes us to Rotterdam and Rotterdam South, onward to the city of Antwerp and our final destination, Brussels.
Because all the Flixbus drivers are independent companies, tour drivers, you never really know what the layout is going to be and kind of service they provide on each bus trip. First of all, on some routes they serve snacks, and with serving I mean you can buy some snacks. On this route they don't have any of that. Second, I don't have really too much legroom in this bus. It feels like I'm on a Transavia flight. Thirdly, there are no outlets or USB ports for you to charge your phone. The only outlets that are on this bus are over there near the toilet.
Also, the reading lights were not operating, but since it's a daylight trip, that was not much of a problem for now. Let's talk about some of the positives. The Flixbus has a Wi-Fi connection that allows you to use up to 200 MB. Also, on many of the buses they have onboard entertainment. You can choose out of a variety of movies, play some games or even read some books. Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi is not good enough to stream YouTube or Netflix, so be sure to load up of those before your trip. After a 3.5 hour trip, we arrived at Brussels North Railway Station, our final destination.
We arrived at Brussels, at the North Station to be exact. The journey on the bus was okay. I didn't got much leg room, but because the bus was almost empty, I could just stretch my leg into the aisle. As for the bus driver, he was quite funny, but he only started to make announcements in Dutch and English at Antwerp and Brussels. And his driving skills were okay. He used the brake quite a few times, very hard, where it wasn't completely unnecessary. And I know a little bit about professional driving because I've been a VIP driver in the past. So we arrived here with a 10-minute delay, so that's not too bad. I've got now around 9.5 hours to explore Brussels before I need the next Flixbus back to The Hague. So let's go explore Brussels. And the weather is absolutely terrible, so wish me good luck. The Antonium, of course, is one of the most famous landmarks here in Brussels. I wouldn't recommend going up there. I did it a couple of years ago, and for one, it's ridiculously overpriced. It's around 16 euros for one person. And the view, even though it is in the middle of a beautiful park, the view isn't really that great. Also, the inside of the Antonium is just really boring. So you're better off just explore the surrounding parks. You'll have much more fun, and it's free.
You can, however, take a swell 4K picture of yourself with the Antonium, although I wouldn't call the result that great. The gift shop isn't that great either. There are not a lot of items related to the Antonium. Most things are just random items that has more of a connection with Belgium itself than the Antonium. You're better off taking a stroll through this beautiful park, at least if it wasn't such a rainy day.
it's almost 1 p.m. That means it's time for lunch. And what better lunch is there to have some Belgian fries. But we're not going to eat them here. We're going someplace else. So see you there. Welcome to Place du Jordan, or Jordanplein if you want to pronounce it in Dutch. Over here at the right side of me is probably the best place to buy your Belgian fries here in Brussels. And the best thing is, if it's really great weather, so not raining like now, you can use any of these restaurants over here to sit outside and enjoy your fries. As long if you buy a drink over there, of course. So let's get some fries.
Cash.
Only cash?
Oui.
That's no problem.
Okay. What would you like?
French fries with mayonnaise.
Wait, small or big fries?
Small.
Attends.
Time to explore the St. Michael's and St. Goedele Cathedral. I also was just in time to hear a mini concert from the Canterbury Grammar School choir from the UK. And since it was raining, I decided to listen to it. And at the end, I heard a familiar tune. At last the raining stopped again and I could explore the Grote Markt and the old little streets of Brussels.
to the most overrated and boring statue of Brussels, cheapist. But did you know he also has a sister called cheapist? Let's see that. Meet cheapist, and she's even more boring than cheapist. She's not even peeing.
Another thing that Belgium is famous for is its chocolate.
I am at the Veranda Park right now, and it must be the saddest looking park of Brussels. There's almost no grass. Everything looks like it really needs to be cleaned up or be replaced. It's really sad because it lies right between two major landmarks. We've got the Parliament right here, beautiful building, and at the other side of the park we've got the Royal Palace, also a very beautiful building. So it's kind of sad that they don't maintain this park any better.
Time for a little dinner before going back to the bus. I decided to take this crispy chicken burger from McDonald's that's not available at my own home. And I must say, it tasted pretty good. I had around 45 minutes left before the bus left when I arrived at the North Station. And I took a quick look at the other side of the train station, where if you exit, you'll get right into a very dodgy part of the red light district of Brussels. For the return trip we had a Eurolines bus. Flixbus took over their long distance coaches in Western Europe in 2019. But Eurolines get to keep their original color scheme. The seats in this bus were more comfortable and had more legroom. This time I also had a power outlet on the floor. However, the USB ports did not work. Also, again, the reading lights did not work.
I am back at Den Hague Central Station after a 30-minute delay. It was completely unnecessary. Being the driver, being late, had to stop for gas and took a small detour that makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. Now we have to compare of which trip was better: the bus to Brussels or the bus back to Den Hague. Well, I have to say the bus to Den Hague was better if you don't count for the delay. I had much more leg room. I had a outlet to charge my phone, although they also had USB ports, but those didn't work. The seats were better, more leg room, and the driver also was a lot better. Only the Wi-Fi wasn't really working that well, and it had no onboard entertainment. But overall, this trip was the better one. especially if you, oh, there's my trim, especially if you take in consider what I paid for it. I paid for both trips, I paid, well, let's say 11 euros, and it's a 170 kilometer journey, making this approximately 6 cents per kilometer. So that's not too bad. So that was my journey for today. I hope you enjoyed my video. Give it a like and subscribe. And please let me know in the comments below what you think of Flixbus. Do you like to use it, or do you prefer the train? Anyway, I wish you all a great day and good travels, and I'll see you next time. Bye.